Kinfolk Farm. Appreciate you guys stopping by and checking out my channel. My name is Shane. Today I want to sort of go around and show you guys how our winter's been. Just sort of want to do a little assessment of our winter. There's really not a lot going on around the farm right now. We're just sort of trying to get through the winter. We don't really have bad winters here in Georgia. As a matter of fact, it's really been quite a mild winter. But we don't do a lot of meat birds. We don't do a lot of anything in the winter. Actually, like I say, we're just trying to get through the winter. But stick around. I want to go around the farm real quick, just show you guys how our winter's turned out so far. All right, guys, well, I guess we'll start off with the quail. The quail did real good this year. This was our first year raising them, so we're really excited to see that they made it over the winter. Like I say, our winter's not over yet, but here in Georgia, we don't really have bad winters. We don't, and we're in South Georgia, or about Southwest Georgia. But look at Miller, what's he doing? I don't think he got enough to eat. But the quail did real good. We only lost a couple out of each pen, I guess due to natural causes. You'd come in every now and then, there'd be one dead. But we did lose one full pen of about 30 some odd birds. We lost them to my neighbor's pit bulls. They come over here and just wreaked havoc on everything. They didn't kill them, they tore holes in the pen and the quail all got out. We come out here and they were all gone. So we lost 30 some odd birds. Talking about the chickens next, we also lost some chickens due to the pit bulls. We lost 5 chickens, but other than that, the birds did real good this winter. We really don't ever have any problems losing birds outside of the hawks. As you can see, I moved the scarecrow over here last week. I just heard one. The other day I come out here and there were 5 hawks. And I think they were breeding. I think there were 4 males and a female, because I seen a female and a male way back in the woods. On camera it looks a lot further, but just past these group of trees, I seen them mating up there in the limbs, and they were just circling all day long, and it just had me worried to death. So I brought the scarecrow down here just in case, but I don't think they were really studying my birds. But the chickens, the turkeys did great. The quail did great. Our little bourbon red hens, these 2 and this one, we've had these girls, this is going on, I think, our 3rd year, and I still want to get a male for these guys. But at the same time, I'm scared if we got a male to breed these. I seen some on Craigslist the other day. If I got a male to breed these, I'm worried if they'll get along. And male, he's just become a staple on the farm, so he comes first. So we'll see. We still got to get through this winter first. But let's check on the muscadine and see how the muscadines did. See if we could. This joker, as soon as I cut the camera off, this joker come right over top of me. And the same tree I told you they've been breeding at. This big tree right here, we always see hawks out. There he goes. You see him? There's 2 of them. Let's walk over here and see if we can see them. These jokers worry me to death. Look at them. Oh, they're in the woods now, but they done seen me they done seen me let these chickens out. Everybody, I love hawks. They're pretty. I can't stand them. That's the one predator we can't control. Because thanks to our wonderful government, we're not allowed to do anything about them. But anyway, not a little rant. But the muscadines are doing great. The muscadines are doing great. This is our 2nd year muscadines. These 2 rows here are our 3rd year. They really put on last year. Lots and lots of grapes. These rows right here, these next 4 rows are getting caught up. So this year we ought to have a lot of grapes out of them. I got to prune them. I'm gonna start pruning next week. So I'll do a video on that. So we're just starting to get crunk up. The ones with the little blue tubes on them, those are the ones I had to replant last year. And I got a few of them around here. and we only lost one out of those. And I asked the folks at Ison's Nursery, I asked them why I would be losing plants out in this little vineyard and not out there in the pasture. And you wouldn't believe how much fertilizer we put on these things. But they said they'll take all that fertilizer, they'll take tons of fertilizer, but for some reason he said they don't like any kind of manure. So if you have muscadines, I'm just going by what the Isons told me. They don't like any manure, and being that, I know that sun's real bright, the chicken house right there, in and out every day, and then in the evening they really hang out in this area waiting to get put up. So a lot of chicken manure being dumped out here day after day after day. But they've done really well. They've really done good, except I lost one more plant, so I got to transplant another one there here pretty soon. But other than that, the muscadine's looking great. All right, well, we're up here at our garden area, and our greenhouse took an absolute beating. As you can see, it's just demolished and it ripped. It's just ripped. There's our doorway. And the other side looks just as bad. We've had so many bad storms, and this thing's going on its third year, so I knew this plastic was going to start wearing out. I knew that old plastic would start wearing out, but it's all tore up. So that didn't make it through the winter. But what me and Travis are going to do, since we got the frame, that's my son-in-law. Go check out his channel, Homesteading the Right Way. That's my son-in-law's channel. He's got a great channel. They're building a house and all that stuff, and they're showing their property getting, their little homestead getting started from the ground up. But we're going to take this plastic off, and I think we're going to do just like we do our chicken tunnels over there, our little chicken tractors. I think we're just going to frame it out, put in a door, put some plastic over it, and just make us a little greenhouse out of that. And I think that'll work out pretty good. Luckily, we don't have anything in it. We haven't grown anything. We haven't grown anything this winter. Just really hadn't had the time. Well, there's the greenhouse, and we're back here at the back end of the garden where we keep our pigs stay here. No pigs right now. They'll be here in just a short while, a month or so. But this is where we normally keep our bees. And I did a video a while back, a video or two back. We lost our last hive over the winter. When we first moved in here, the bees were doing great. We moved from our other place. I had 2 hives. I brought them over, and we were doing splits. And we had a hive down by the lake. We had a bunch down here at my guest house. We just had bees all over the property. I ended up with 9 hives. And I thought we were just fixing to take off. And then all of a sudden, they just started dropping and dropping. And this year, we got down to 2 hives left. And we lost one just before winter. I seen it was going down. And we checked the last one the other day, and it was gone. So we're out of bees. We do have 1 hive left over at my son-in-law's house. And we haven't checked it yet, but going into winter, it was really strong. And they were some real aggressive hives. And you guys that are new to beekeeping, in my opinion, I heard this from another beekeeper, the one that actually got us into beekeeping. When you got an aggressive hive, that's the kind of hive. A lot of people like a nice, gentle hive. Of course, I do too, but an aggressive hive, they seem to work harder. They bring in tons of pollen. They just built a hive up real quick. They were super strong hive. So we were really excited about that hive going into winter. So we're hoping, we're in mid-February now. As a matter of fact, it's Valentine's Day. Happy anniversary to my wife. Today's our 28th anniversary. She's at work, but we going to hopefully get some splits out of that hive and hopefully catch a swarm. We're usually fairly well at catching swarms. We caught 2 last year. So hopefully we'll get our bees back. If not, there's a guy, another YouTuber, I mentioned him on last video too, that's up in North Georgia. We'll go buy some bees from him, hopefully. But I'm not going to not have bees on my property. I love them too much. You guys are on the fence about beekeeping. Oh my gosh, I love them. I love bees. The honey's fantastic. And you will absolutely see a difference in your garden and your fruit trees, in which we have fruit trees all over the entire 18 acres. So bees are awesome to have on your property. We absolutely love them. Well, all right, I guess that's about it. There's really not a lot going on. Like I say, we're just trying to get everything through the winter. The birds are doing good. I know these hawks are about to be on the prowl. Spring's right around the corner. They'll start laying eggs and hatching out their little babies, and and pretty soon they're gonna be hungry. But we don't really have a problem with foxes and coyotes and stuff. We have them, but we don't have them come up here to bother anything. It's always these hawks or possums and raccoons, which we stay on top of the possums and raccoons. We trap a lot, but the hawks we're not allowed to do anything with except try to scare them off somehow. And the only thing I know to do is put out that scarecrow. They really don't bother me, like I say, till around spring. But everything is still doing good. We've been getting tons of rain, so we haven't been shooting a lot of videos, just lots and lots of rain. And the lake's full. We're happy about that. We ought to have some pretty good fishing this year. Appreciate you guys again checking out my channel. We ought to have a super spring and summer coming up. Me and Travis went over our plans last night of what we want to do this spring. We're going to go back to doing more meat chickens. We're getting our pigs again. We're hopefully going to finish out the muscadine vineyard this year. I'm trying to think what else. Of course, we're going to get some more bees somehow. One way or the other, I'm going to get some more bees. We are going to get some more chickens. I love my chickens. I'd love to get another turkey, but we're not sure how they would do with male. Being the only male, I don't know how the males do in the spring together. But we're just super excited about spring. We're super excited. We got everything through the winter. We're going to hammer on the quail. I'm trying to think what else. But let me stop rambling. I want to show you something. I finally won something. Now, you guys like me that go through life and think you'd never win anything. One of my favorite little channels is Smith Family Ranch. Go check those guys out. Darcy and Jeff over at Smith Family Ranch out there in Texas. Darcy's the hardest working woman I've ever seen as far as it comes to YouTube. She just, I don't know what she does in her regular life, but she puts out, she's pretty regular about putting out a video just about daily. They have cows and chickens, and they do a little of everything. They're a great channel. They do a live vlog. But I actually won something from their channel. Let's see what I won. I'm itching. I've actually been sitting on this for a few days just to do this video. They were hitting their 1,000 subs the other day, and she was going live. I'm skipping around, but we went on there the other day, and she had a little contest for her 1,000 subs. She did a 1,000 sub giveaway, and I was just joking around, texting, I want a hat, you know, and dang if I didn't win one. I'm pretty sure that's one of what I got. Let's see what kind of hat we got. I've been waiting on this. I was pretty excited because their logo is awesome too. I love their logo. Check that out. That is awesome. I won. Isn't that nice? Their logo rules. They got a great logo. I'm dying to get in some stuff like this. I would love to start putting out some hats and some shirts and stuff like that. It fits great. Right out the box. Darcy, Jeff, thank y'all so much. Do me a favor, all you guys, go check out Smith Family Ranch. Tell them Shane from Kinfolk Farms said, hey, thanks for the hat. Go subscribe to the channel too. She's the hardest working girl on YouTube. Her and there's a bunch of them out there, but Darcy and Jeff really get at it. I love that channel. Go check those out. Go check those guys out. Appreciate y'all checking out my channel, guys. Do me a favor, if you're not a subscriber to my channel, click that subscribe button, click the like button, the share button, all that stuff. I think I may get out of saying that every video. I get so tired of saying that every video. But I do love you guys to death. I appreciate y'all watching my channel. I appreciate you the support I get from you guys, all the great comments. I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate it. Do me a favor again, check out Smith Family Ranch, and we'll see y'all on the next video.